Hello everybody, I'm Symes, and with me, as usual, is Robin.
Hello there,
He was
just running over.
He was hanging out in the solar farm,
Yeah,
and here he is. Hello,
hello.
and welcome once again to Factorio. This is Factorio with speedy running. This is
I will never
Factorio
get bored of this.
0.13, which is almost out, so I thought we'd switch over
Experimental.
and take advantage of some of the new, wonderful new things. Would you like to know what some of the wonderful new things are?
Kindly regale me with the wonderfulness and the newness.
How about hazard concrete?
Hazard concrete.
Which is just like regular concrete, but it's got yellow and black stripes on.
Okay.
That's just brilliant. I'm actually going to make lots and lots of concrete, so I'm going to turn that off. And you can just make it by getting ordinary concrete and turning it into hazard concrete. It doesn't require anything else.
That's quite good. Ooh, I've just got a pop-up saying trigger an alien attack via pollution.
Oh,
So I'm getting shared cheeves.
Lots of chivos for our game.
Yeah,
so this
which is nice because I wasn't getting them before.
So you can they didn't really exist before. So hazard concrete, right? You can say, look, the war factory. It's very dangerous.
So that looks quite cool.
So you
actually.
can put hazard concrete around doors into dangerous areas. So that's cool. Other cool things, we've got an entirely new looking tech tree, which is very, very funky.
Ooh, obviously I can't look at that.
And you can press it, just don't click on anything.
We can start building things.
We can start doing things, and we've got a new looking train station. Train stations look new. The trains are all new and cool looking, and we can change the colour of them now. So that's cool.
Excellent. Thomas the War Factory train will live.
And everything can be connected to circuit networks now. Like, I think pretty much everything, including gates, so you can have when you walk up to a gate and to open it, it'll trigger something else as well, which is quite cool. And you can try and stop yourself being run over by trains by doing that. So that's a cool thing. Also,
blue train.
Yeah, a blue train. Also, the cluster grenade, which you'll probably want me to research fairly quickly.
Cluster grenade.
Yes, it's like a regular
Sounds
grenade.
more fun than should be legal.
But much more explosive.
Yes. Thankfully, we have a butt ton of grenades in the war factory.
That's good,
I suspect we may need a lot of them.
Require a lot of grenades to make cluster grenades with. Right.
Yeah.
So, but apart from that, there's some things that I actually need to fix. Because some inserters got changed. Like the smart inserter is now called the filter inserter, and what that means is it actually requires the filter to contain something before it'll work. And I've been using it without any filters at all. So this should now, that's operational. That's good. I'm going to make some more robots.
I'm going to make some more roads.
Some more construction bots, some more logistics bots. I have a lot of construction bots on me. There we go. And there's another another formerly smart now filter inserter up here that needs fixing as well, which was the one doing
a formerly smart inserter.
Yeah, it's
now a bit stupid.
It just changed the name, but so it's no longer known as the smart inserter. But just to keep everything nice and running there, and also the mess that I made of the research system up here still hasn't quite been fixed, but now it has. I think. Yeah, it looks right. So I'll just dump all them in there. Right. So yeah, exciting times. I can't remember what we were doing, but it was exciting. Oh, there's another interesting thing. Which requires a load of stone, so I'm going to grab a load of stone. But it really does require an absolutely horrendous amount of stone, if I can even find it. Oh, we're going to need to research it first. Landfill, so you can start actually filling in lakes, but it requires, I think, 20 stone for a single tile.
That's quite a lot.
So we're not going to actually fill the lake in, I can tell you that right now. We don't have nearly enough stone for that. But we can fill in like little gaps. Like there's a little like mini lake in here where more turrets could be fitted down where I am at the bottom right of our base. So we could like fill that in, that kind of thing. Concrete sprinting. Haha.
I'm adding a bit more of a driveway.
That's excellent. Another thing that you can do, well, you don't have to do it, but I mean, I'm just using the generic you here, is if you've got some concrete put down, and if I put like, what's it, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 like that, and then you make a big, this is basically, you make a big 10 by 10 square of concrete. Until you run out of concrete. And I need to get more concrete. Hopefully this is making concrete really quickly. Yeah, really quickly. Right. Yes. Through the magic of blueprinting, I can now make a blueprint of this 10 by 10 square of concrete.
And concrete everything?
And just concrete everything. And or
I'm
rather,
just making
have
the
construction bots concrete everything.
Oh, that'd be that's even better.
So
you say
just slap
bots
you
concrete this.
Slap the blueprint down and they'll just do it. So there we go. Way, and my personal bots do a bunch of it from the concrete that I was carrying.
Yeah.
And the other bots will do the rest. So
nice.
I'm gonna make some concrete roads over here. Which will take probably quite a long time to finish, but yeah, whatever.
Here comes a horde of bots.
Yep. Loads of bots doing all the concreting.
Your roads are way bigger than mine.
Mad
mine are just to speed things up a little bit.
Blueprinting insanity.
Yeah.
Yes. So I could just like go, well, I know this, but I could just like, go here. We'll just put a big blueprint of a big square in there.
Yeah.
Anything. So that's kind of that idea. Yeah, and also we were looking at how
cluster grenades.
Cluster grenades. Yeah, we're waiting for our worker robot cargo size to finish, and then we will definitely get to cluster grenades. I was going to see what was happening up here. Copper flow is actually pretty good.
There's an endless stream of robots grabbing.
Yeah, they're going to be moving concrete around for a long time now.
Yeah, luckily we're making it pretty fast.
Yep.
I think we should make another concrete creator there.
Yeah, I think we're probably going to need to start harvesting more stone as well.
Yeah. Well, there's some stone just outside where the concrete is.
Oh yeah, we've got little patches of stone all over the place.
What does it actually need? Iron ore,
stone brick.
And
stone
brick.
There's
one, yeah.
So the actual problem with that is potentially making stone brick fast enough.
Yeah.
But I'm going to upgrade some facilities here so we can start making these things a bit more quickly. Just switch some factory 2s, assembler 2s out for assembler 3s so the stuff gets made more quickly, which is good. I might do the same here. And I think I might switch out these here furnaces for electric ones finally. Remove the last coal-fired copper furnace up here.
It's like an end of an era.
Yep, and also we can squeeze in one additional furnace if I do that, so on each side, which will make things a bit more quick. So yeah, I think I'll probably do that with my slide display book there, with my deconstruction planner.
Ooh.
Yes. Yeah, I'll just deconstruct all of this. Just like destroy it all, remove everything. So I've got the copper lines finished now. It'll probably be using up copper ore faster than we're mining it, but we'll come back to that. This road is getting built nicely in a very random way, but it is getting built. Cargo size is good. So we need to, guess we were going to think about getting more resources in as we chew through the iron ore that we're using.
Yeah.
So we were looking at we were going to talk about trains and stuff and cargo trains and bringing in.
We'll have to start making
cargo.
remote areas.
Yes, little remote mining facilities with train stations, bringing in the cargo. And I was thinking about how wide you would need a strip of land to be in order to run trains on it. Now that we can make landfill.
Yeah.
Because
We
potentially
can just expand out into the island.
Well, potentially we could just make a very narrow strip of land, put a train line on it, and then
with laser turrets along the side.
Or, yes, and then we don't need to worry about bringing trains in through the walls that we currently have, where we might not have room for them. And so, I'm not explaining this well. What I mean is potentially bringing trains in down the east side, where the lake currently is, because that's also where the remaining building space is, and it's not by coincidence also where the copper mining currently is as well. So if we offload near where that is, then that's just basically the same place for copper.
Yeah.
So that's why I was thinking about that, but I don't know. No, more dead aliens.
They don't warn.
So I might make some tracks, and they've changed the way the tracks work. Incidentally, there's no longer a curved track. It's more clever than that now. It makes curved tracks when it needs them, which is nice. Right. Well, having tested it, the width you need to put a train line down is 1.
Oh,
so that's pretty good.
That's useful.
Because I've just put a train line down on a one tile wide piece of land.
Yeah.
So that's quite good, because that means we can just bring the copper train in down here and unload it right next to where the copper is currently mined, and that might be handy. I don't know.
Could be handy.
I am going to deconstruct these trees.
By deconstruct?
Well, I actually was using the deconstruction plan. If you want to come and blow them up, then that's up to you. You know.
I'd like to see the robots rip them up.
Right. Okay. Then.
It'd be interesting. I guess they just give us wood.
Yeah, they just collect wood, and I just do that, and then the robots go. Haha!
That is effective tree.
Yeah, they are very, very fast at tree clearance. They just come along and go, tear the tree up, rip.
Wow, look at that.
There we go. Bye. Bye, trees. Bye.
It's a lot of sort of thing to give environmentalists nightmares.
Incredible deforestation power. So that's that. So I thought, yeah, we put a train station in this bit. Maybe if the trains came in. There's a train planner thing as well, and I don't quite know how that works yet. So I'm gonna make
looked a bit weird.
I'm gonna make some more train lines, but you can hold down shift or something and drag train lines out beyond where you can normally place them, and it'll put ghosts down or whatever. But I don't quite know how that works yet, so I'm going to try it out. Is it shift? It's definitely not shift. Shift just ghosts them like normal, which means that the bots just placed them on for me, which is great. But I didn't want that, so.
You should just put a deconstruct thing over the top of it.
Well, I have been. I've just been doing them in a way that hopefully meant that only my bots did it, so I got all my train lines. But what does the right button do? Control.
What does this button do? For doom.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. Alt. It's definitely not Alt.
I'm just upping our concrete construction.
So I'm not sure how the train planner works. Anyway, we're nearly at work. Robot cargo size 2. I'm going to check on the science labs just to make sure they're all running. They are. That's good. So what we want to do, irrespective of me not knowing how the rail planner works, is find the deposits that we want to mine. And there's a nice big iron deposit to the south, and there's an alien base a ways to the south of that. The big one.
A really big one.
A really big one. So it might be worthwhile waiting until we get cluster grenades. And also the both of us going down there and
kicking ass.
Saying hello. Oh, this big concrete road's finished.
We have a lot of concrete in storage now.
That's good.
We have about, well, alright, we have slightly less concrete in storage now.
Have you just taken out a lot of concrete?
I might have.
I'm just going to put down more.
On the plus side though, we do have another concrete production facility.
Hurrah!
And we've got lots of turbo roads for getting around.
Yeah, I'm putting more down. The other thing, if you put hazard concrete down, it'll swap it out for regular concrete and vice versa. So,
all right.
If you feel the need for putting hazard concrete anywhere, I don't know. Right. Anyway, Worker Robot Cargo Size 2 is finished, so we need more things. So
Grenades.
Okay. How about?
Oh, sorry, it just slipped out there.
I'm gonna do landfill first because it shouldn't take very long, and I'm gonna show it because it's new.
Okay.
Yeah, it only requires 50 green and 50 red, so it's not going to take long to do.
It's quite quick.
Speedy roads, I like them. I like the roads, they're good.
Yep.
So I'm going to put one that basically brings us all the way up here. Smack some more down. Some of these. Oh yeah.
Oh, I was wondering. Oh, what's that? Not quite grey concrete. Oh, that's the concrete to be.
Yes, it's ghost concrete.
Yeah.
It is
spooky.
It is merely the something.
The essence of an idea of concrete.
Yes, the notion of concrete.
The notion of concrete. That sounds like a poem, or some sort of postmodern poem.
We should actually probably fill the war factory with concrete as well, given that it's a war factory, you know.
Yeah.
So let's start putting.
I need to make a blueprint.
Big war factory blueprint stuff down like that. That should keep it going for a while.
Whoa. Do you need to make a new blueprint every time you want a blueprint? Don't you?
Everyone, yes, you can cancel one that you have by right-clicking it if you don't need it anymore. But
I'm going to make a concrete blueprint.
Yes, and I have in fact removed the hazard concrete that was on this side of the wall, or somebody did. Anyway, but now it's back, so everything's fine.
Hurrah!
Oh, and you can rotate the hazard concrete as well if you want the stripes to go in the opposite direction.
That's quite handy.
So you can make arrows out of it if you want to. Right, landfill's done. Okay, so you want grenades, and I don't blame you. What we need for cluster grenades, which is this one, is military research level 4, and then we can research cluster grenades. So military 4 is on now. How's our fuel doing? Looks fine. So now, we're kind of
concrete crazy.
We've gone mad with power, with concrete power. So now we've got this. This might be a time to show some of the circuit network stuff, right? And it will also be an intro to rail signals as well, right?
Excellent.
So
2 for 1.
So why not? I'll make a couple of rail signals and then we'll set up. So rail signals go on the right of the track for the direction that you're going in. So if I place this one here, it's flashing, it's cycling through the colours because they control a segment of track, and if there's only one signal on a loop, then the entire loop is the segment. So the signal doesn't know what to do. It's like, how do I control how busy it is up to me? That's weird. So I put another one around here, and then they both. That one turns red because there's a train on that segment, and this one is green because the other segment is empty. Right. So that's awesome. And that's how rail signals work, which is easy. But I'm going to hook up this rail signal to this gate that I'm standing next to.
Dun, dun, dun.
With a red wire.
Ah.
Could be a green wire, doesn't have to be a red one. And now we've got the circuit network operations, so if I turn on read sensor on this little thing here, if you click on the gate post that's got the wire coming to it, you can see the interface. And the output signal goes on the G channel, G for gate by default, and that's fine. And now if I go over to the signal, I can tell it to close the signal if G on this thing is greater than 0. Which is not working. Can you move away from... Right, so this should turn the signal red. You can't actually tell because the train's on the bloody thing anyway. Let's move the train. Right, we need to... if I add the other station, if I add Doing Glasgow as well, then it will move off. And then, yeah, if I move to this gate, the signal goes red, even though there's no train there, because the gate is open. Right, so the train will not pass. And while that's not especially interesting for this loop, you can use it to, if you have like a train station coming across where you also tend to walk, then if the gate's open, the train won't be allowed through.
So you don't get flattened.
Yeah, and what will probably happen now is that the train will start up and it'll be too quick and it'll smash into that gate before it opens. So let's see. Oh no, it made it. I moved the signal far enough away, so that's good. You can also have signals to control whether gates are open or not, so you can connect circuit networks to anything. So that's a fairly basic example of that, which is kind of cool.
Excellent.
And now that train's going to be going round and round the loop forever. So that's cool too.
Poor thing.
A swarm of construction bots just frantically placing concrete.
I've created
yes, you have. You've
couple of extra forges here to
punched up the extra stone brick output. I like it.
Even more concrete. We've got 2 concrete bins now.
Yes. I see that too. This one's assembler 2 though.
Yeah, I didn't have the things to make an assembler 3.
I shall replace it with one of my assembler 3s. Which I am telling the bots to bring me 5 of constantly, so... Terrifying train hurdles past.
I'd forgotten about it and it's suddenly...
Thomas the murder train. And I have a bunch of assembly machine 2s now that I don't need, so I'm going to go and put them
I might stop the train going around before it flattens us.
Maybe a good idea. Yeah.
Here comes the murder train.
Murder train,
it's in
choo-choo.
Yay!
Right, so I'll put them in there. 601 objects are still missing the material for construction.
That's quite a lot of concrete,
That's
basically.
a lot of concrete. Yeah, so other things that are new. We've got a whole bunch of buttons above the map now, and some of them are just like the escape menu and production statistics, which was available before, but now there are buttons for it. But you've got a button that actually tells you what your current bonuses are, which is very, very handy. It tells you how much extra laser damage you have and cargo bonuses for things. Nice. And you've got a button for map, and you've got a button for trains. We only have 1 train right now, but you get a big list of trains on that interface. And there's a button to show you your achievements. Oh, and the other thing that's happened, one of them and the other things happened, is that they've changed the colour of the fluid so that it matches the colour of the icon for the fluid.
That's quite
nice. So heavy oil in the pipe is now red. Like
Yeah.
the icon for heavy oil is, rather than being like a pale blue, I think it was before.
Yeah, which was a bit weird.
Which was kind of odd. Alright. Yeah.
Concrete everywhere.
Concrete everywhere. Military 4 is coming. So we're kind of waiting on Military 4 and then clusters now, aren't we?
Oh, that little bit of stone there is really annoying.
Is there a little bit of stone somewhere? Oh, that's fine. You can... There is actually still concrete under it, so...
Yeah.
Look,
I'll be here for a bit, actually.
You're going to be there a while. There's 590 in that one tile alone.
Yeah.
I'll just leave you to
I
it,
can't
shall
stop.
Madness. Alright,
I've got concrete fever. That's what it is.
yes, landfill. That was the other thing.
I'm trying to turn myself into concrete.
So I currently have 197 stone, with which I can make 9 landfill because it's 20 stone each. So landfill's quite expensive, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But
worth trying though.
It is quite useful because I now have some landfill. And if we go to a useful place where there might be a good place to put some land, like if I was extending this train track up here, then I could
over into that defenceless.
Into this area where the aliens will definitely come and destroy it.
Yeah.
Then I could just place the thing there, and it's actually joined up, which I wasn't quite expecting.
Can you get rid of it?
I'm not sure.
Just saying, because now the aliens
have a path into the base, but
an executive route, you might say.
I wanted to put a train track up here.
You get a radius for the effective radius for turrets.
Yes, that's the tile that's effective raised for them now. So now we can bring the trains in, and yes, there is a thing, but I'm gonna put like a gate or whatever across here as well. Oh, I'll probably need a gate for that. So you know, if I put like a gate, those are the wrong way around times. That's rubbish. That gate that you put there. There, right, so you've got a gate like that, and then the train track goes through it.
So what we're saying is we could build a load of railway and then send Thomas the Murder Train to go and run all the aliens over.
Well, as long as they were nicely standing on the track at the time, yes.
I don't know whether aliens can destroy train tracks.
I think biters can attack it, but they don't necessarily do it automatically. But yeah, so
they might do if they've been flattened a few times.
I don't think they'll aggro on the trains just because the trains have damaged them. I think they're not as bright as that. But,
damaged / flattened.
Well, yes. So if I put another gate out there, so it looks a bit more symmetrical. Didn't need it, but when has that ever stopped me? Actually, I might pull that up. If I replace that with wall instead, that would probably be better. So you've got the little, yeah, and you've got the little.
We're down to 325 pieces of concrete.
It's a spitter came and tried to kill me. And now it's dead apparently.
One lone spitter.
Yeah, it was right here. Like
there's an alien base just up here though. There's a new base here.
Ooh, it's quite a long way away.
Oh no, sorry, it's just copper.
That's copper.
Yeah.
I was thinking we could
mixed up.
maybe use that as the first place for the copper train.
Yeah.
I wish I knew how the rail planner worked. Seems like this kind of thing I should know.
Right. I am reliant on your wisdom generally, because I just run around like a hooting lemur with a machine gun.
Yeah, but I don't know. I do not know how to activate the rail planner. I should probably look that up. But anyway, so yeah, this will need probably more defences than it has, but
I've put
you've put some turrets there.
Yeah,
they'll probably be fine.
They should be able to hold. They've got a good range actually.
So yeah, so the train will come in through here, and the gate will open just long enough to bring the train in. It'll come down here, and military force done. So now,
cluster
grenades are available.
Fantastic. How do you build the buggers?
Oh.
Do you require lots of grenades?
Yeah, you require. Yeah, well, we need to research it first.
Oh right.
So it's available for research, not
available to be thrown in people's faces.
At people. But yes, it'll require a bunch of grenades to make. So, yeah, landfill. I've got one piece of landfill left. that's how much it uses up.
Concrete Central is still doing well. I think I might up the concrete level.
I am going to make some more landfill. Oh, the other thing we have now, which you may not have noticed, appears next to the gun turret and the laser turret on the bottom row of the combat tab. We're going to take a look at that.
Is it, it's ammo or damage?
Bottom row on the crafting tab in the inventory.
Ah, right. Combat. Sorry, I was looking at an actual laser turret.
No.
Ah.
Do you see the new turret that we have?
Yes.
Yes.
We have a flamethrower.
Flamethrower turret, which you just connect up to a source of fuel, so oil or whatever, and it
does a buttload of damage.
Projects a big gout of flame. And forests apparently burn down now as well. Yeah, if you let them.
Excellent.
So, where are we at? 33 items still requiring construction, so getting there. What was I doing? I can't remember. Oh, more landfill. That's what I was doing. More landfill. I can make a whole 15 more. Wow. So, anyway, if you come over here, this is what I was talking about before. If we go down to
just a moment.
Where
I think I'll just mark that up.
Where the eastern defences are.
Yep. I'm just dropping these things back on again. That'll do. Probably. Where are you? Down off to the east.
Down by the eastern defensive wall.
Along our concrete road.
Yes. So putting the landfill in this little hole here, between where the turrets are, means you've now got room to put 2 more turrets in, where previously there was water.
And also, you could put landfill along this bit here.
Yeah, we could put landfill along the side, and then we can do the road properly.
We can create concrete. Hooray!
Like that, and it will need to be up here as well.
Oh, that's so much better.
Yeah.
Okay. That was annoying me so much.
Now we can run all the way along without being slowed down.
Excellent.
We also put some out here so that we can get across here on a tank without having to struggle.
Yeah, because there's a big base off that way.
That was a bit of a struggle, so it was a bit more of a road here. So we can get out easier.
Right. Where is landfill? Is it in crafting?
It's, yeah, the logistics, the very first tab in crafting at the bottom right. It looks like a green square.
Yeah, okay.
So I was thinking as well, like the trains could come up here, and so they could loop, just basically come through the base. But I don't know if that's practical. Going across the lake there, and of course it would be very, very dangerous for anyone running back and forth on this bit.
Yeah,
this train comes hurtling through. But that's why we have an amazing door-controlled signals thing for.
Yeah, definitely. That's what we have.
The thing that I did over there.
Yeah, which will be perfectly safe.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Nothing
no one
can
will die.
Possibly go wrong. Turrets are engaged with the enemy. Oh, they've killed it.
Yeah. Whee!
Way, zoom. Tell you what we do need, though, I think, is faster researching, because things are starting to take a long time now.
Mm.
Grinding of the cluster grenade continues.
You also know what? We've now actually fulfilled all our concreting requirements.
Yes, all the concrete has been laid, which is amazing.
Considering how much I've stuck in the war factory.
How is all this? This is all still going fine, I think. We've got a bit of a potential shortage of advanced circuits, but I think that's alright. I'll just check how things are over here. Yeah, we've got a copper problem again, because we always do. Alright, another copper miner it is then. Alright, and we can possibly fit 1 or 2 more up here. And there's one more little piece of ore up here that isn't being covered as well. But other than that,
this track it's looking fairly full though.
Yeah, as long as they're all getting served with ore, then we're good. But if they're not, then we're not good, I suppose. Yeah.
Your logic is impeccable.
Yeah, it was brilliant. Right, so now we've got 260 objects missing construction bots again.
I might have told them to completely concrete the war factory.
Excellent.
It's not taking that long.
No. Right, so...
Because they're quite close to the source.
What was I going to do next? Oh yes, I came over here to try and do something with fast belts. I think we were making them. Were we making fast belts? Yes, fast belts are being made. So there's 150 of them in this chest here, which is good. I'm actually going to set that to this. Takes a maximum of 200. And I'm going to start calling for fast belts. I shall switch this pipe thing out and request fast belts instead. At least for now. And it's requesting regular inserters because we're not putting them in the logistics now. So when the logistics bots have a minute, hopefully they'll bring me some fast belts.
Be very nice to them.
Yep, there's a big stream of them, and way fast belts for me. So it's down here. Yeah, this. I'm going to probably just start replacing these now, actually. Oops. Right. So fast belts, as the name implies, are faster than regular belts.
Frankly, I'm stunned.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. I hadn't guessed.
So yeah, just like charge through there, and actually, the fast belts have kind of fixed that problem we were having, at least temporarily, by stacking up a load of copper on this line again. So I don't know. Maybe we should just... Maybe I say we. It's all my fault. Should have just done this earlier. Alright. This is all fast belts now. And just doing that seems to have improved things a lot, so we should have done that way earlier. I guess it's because they can clear the space in front of a mining machine more quickly, so there's less, like, machines spend less time sitting and waiting for a space.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, point is, the smelters are all smelting away happily.
Smelter's gonna smelt.
And we've got quite a lot of copper going through, and it seems to be feeding the advanced circuit machines. Not perhaps as fast as would be ideal, but quite fast. So, yeah.
Quite is still quite fast, of course.
So, and we could put more mining machines down, or we could put speed modules in. Not mining machines. Well, mining machines as well, I suppose. We'll put speed modules in the smelters as well to smelt them more quickly. Smelty smelt.
Smelty, smelty.
Or there's effect transmission, which we haven't really come to yet. And oh, cluster grenade's about to finish.
Oh,
very exciting! It's finished. I told you it was about to finish.
Huzzah!
Right now,
how do you make those delightful things?
You make them out of ordinary grenades.
Grenades, explosives, steel plate.
Yep.
I'll have me a couple of those. And then I'm going to turn the grenade factory into a cluster grenade factory.
Fair enough. Right, I'm going to research some new things.
Let's try one of these babies out.
What do we need?
Aliens, aliens, aliens.
All kinds of stuff. We need more modules researched. Flamethrower damage upgrade, perhaps. Logistics stuff.
We haven't got any flamethrowers yet, so that's not...
No, that's not that important. Lab research speed 3 or stack inserters. Yeah, let's get stack inserters. They'll be quick and they're good. Stack inserters are new, but they're very. They, as the name implies, they move large stacks of materials at a time.
Cluster grenades are fun.
Yep. Good for.
It's slower in blowing things up, but I think once you get a chain of like 5 or 6 of them going, it'll be torrential death.
Well, yeah, and we can also research grenade damage bonuses, which we don't have any of yet.
What?
So that's a thing.
It's like a deficiency.
So yeah, this is plenty fast enough for what we need right now. I'm liking our fast concrete roads. So we can always have more of those. So I'm going to slap some more concrete down, or rather, I'm going to tell the robots to do it, because why would I do it myself?
Why indeed?
I'll do the vehicle bay up here. General area of the vehicle bay. It's just oh, too close to the water. It was refusing to let me put concrete down. I was momentarily stumped as to why, but yeah, it's all too close to the water. So, more faster speedy running, because faster speedy running is good.
Yep.
I'm being a bit slapdash with it now, actually. It's like concrete everywhere. Alright, that'll do for now. Another 600. Yeah, that'll probably do. Alright, stack inserters being researched. Yes, the stack insert, the way inserters work has changed slightly as well. Because now inserters can pick up potentially multiple things from belts at once. But the regular inserters require a couple of item size bonuses to do that, and they can only carry a maximum of 3 things, whereas the stack inserters can carry, I think, 6 at a time once they're fully upgraded. And of course they also do that when they're moving things from one container to another, like a chest to an assembler or whatever. So that's good. I do like this hazard concrete business that we've got going on the doors here.
Yeah.
It looks very official.
It also means it's easier to work out where the doors are.
Yes.
Around.
And hazard concrete
scrolls past
hazard
crazily.
concrete over the train entrances, which is very important too.
Yeah.
It's a warning, death train.
Thomas the death murder train.
Alright, so
waits you.
while we're waiting for stack inserts, let's go and look at doing this train station up here. Actually, thinking about it, I really could do with... Or maybe I'll look up how to use the rail planner. I might do that first. So once you have a piece of rail that's placed, it says, then you click on it, probably still holding rails. Yeah, and then once you place a piece of rail first, and then you get the rail planner. Well, that makes sense. Aha! This is much better. I'm planning a rail. It's brilliant. And there's a and you can do it in ghost mode, which means you can plan outside with outside your normal construction area and with more pieces of rail than you currently possessed, which is handy, which is what I'm currently doing. Yeah, I like it. Rail planning, it's good. Yeah, right, and there's two modes in ghost mode as well. There's a mode where it goes round everything, and if you hold down shift, it will actually mark up stuff for deconstruction that's in the way, like trees, which is also quite cool.
Have we stopped making explosives?
Even we? I don't think so.
Oh no, it's over here.
Okay, so so what we need is, I think, a factory making rails. That would probably be a good thing. Stone, iron, stick, steel, plate.
Factories for everything.
Factories for everything. And there's just the name of the game.
Yep.
Kind of. Factory O.
Oh, factory.
Oh, factory. Factory O.
Oh, factory. Factory.
So, yeah. Trains not technically being war machines. I don't think we should put the real manufacturing in the war factory. I'll put it over here somewhere. There. Doesn't really matter. Somewhere inside logistics now. Near some power. So let's just say here. So this will be making rails. So it needs stone and iron sticks and steel plates. So we're back on the requester chests again, and the provider chest as well. So filters for stone, iron stick. We're going to need an iron stick factory as well, since we don't currently make that either.
We've reached the height of technology where we're making cluster grenades. And what we really, really need.
What we're short of is iron sticks.
It does get a bit silly sometimes.
A little bit. It's like, we're running around with portable fusion reactors, but what we really need is a factory that makes iron sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dear me.
There was some iron sticks in storage, but yeah, we don't have any iron sticks being made, so we should make some. I might as well just actually put the iron stick facility right next to this, because I don't need the iron. Do we need the iron sticks for anything else? Not right now, certainly. It's mid, like lamps
And the
use them.
cluster grenade factory is going.
Lamps use them or whatever, but you know, who cares? Right. So this will go out to a provider because the iron sticks might be useful somewhere else. Get the iron plate for that, but I'll reuse this chest as well. We'll get 50 iron plate in there. 20 inserters. This factory makes iron sticks. It's amazing.
It's the most advanced technology we've ever managed.
Gentlemen, I present to you the iron stick. It's like a regular stick, but it's made of iron. My God, man, that's brilliant.
Give that man Every sort of accolade in the world.
Right.
Nobel Peace Prize awaits you, sir.
Just everything. I might.
I'm just gazing on it in wonder.
In just sheer amazement.
Yep.
I might switch to fast inserts for these. Just because.
More iron sticks? Are you mad?
Because fast inserters are better for speed. You know, obviously. I'm kind of low on power. I have a power issue. Yeah, because we've got. Yeah, we need to start sticking more, extending our solar farms again.
Yeah.
There's just not enough solar energy.
I think we moved beyond farm into. I don't know. It's big, whatever it is.
It's massive. It's a massive thing. But yeah, we need more of that, basically. We were so busy being happy with making concrete roads, we forgot to keep the power up.
Plop some down.
Cool. How is the power doing? Yeah, the power's coming. The sun's coming back up, so obviously the power's coming back up too. As soon as the sun starts coming up, we really start kicking in. It's just we ran out overnight, so it was a real problem.
Right, I've asked it to make 9 more.
Well, that should help. When the construction bots eventually get around to doing it.
Yeah. Well, what's it doing? What does he want 601 things of now? Is that more
it's
concrete?
More concrete. What else would it be? It's concrete all the time.
There was quite a lot of it. It's concrete in there. I've speeded up the concrete production quite a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still loads in the place. Because it's awaiting bots rather than waiting construction objects. So the concrete is there. It's just waiting for bots to actually do it.
Oh, it's there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Stack
6,
inserter
7,
research
8, 9,
is finished.
10.
Hurrah!
We have. Yeah, we have got about 500 concrete waiting for us.
And if I get this inserter capacity bonus 2 here, that will give us +1 to all of our insert types.
Does that mean they insert things twice as fast?
Twice as many things, yes.
Wow.
Because currently, I mean, we did have an inserted bonus, but because of the changeover to the different inserter types, currently we don't have one.
All right.
So our inserters right now are moving stuff 1 item at a time.
That's a bit slow.
So the regular inserters will move up to 2 items at a time, and the stack inserters will be on 3 once this is done. So now we're making more. I'm going to switch this to a fast inserter as well. So now it's making rails as fast as it can be brought to steel now, basically. Yeah, or rather as fast as this fast inserter can load the assembly machine. Which, once this capacity bonus thing finishes, will be twice as quick as it is now. So how are we doing on rails? There's 168 rails in there now. I'm going to limit it to 500 in total in the chest. Now, hopefully I'll be able to start making this railway I keep banging on about.
Where the alien is attacking us northeast.
So I'll get my rail planner on.
Yep.
I don't know. I need to shift click this, and then I've got the ghost rail planner. I don't know if you can even see this that I'm doing. No. If you can't see any green rails just jumping all over the place.
No.
So basically I'm going to bring in kind of here maybe a station. Yeah. So if I click this now, ideally we should get a planned railway. Click.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, planned, and the construction bots just like do things. And they went and removed trees, and that ghost seemed to break just there. I think because you chopped the tree down in it.
I'd like to try something out. It's only slightly destructive.
You can blow up my new train track with your cluster grenades.
I tried to clear it a little bit away.
Luckily my construction bots were on hand to use like the one repair pack I had left to fix some of the trailway. Right, so we're waiting for ghosts to put this down. There might not be any, that might be outside the logistics now, thinking of it. No, it's fine. So we're just waiting for construction bots. Stop pulling up my tracks!
I was trying to repair them.
Maniac. Right, I've put a new one down. So, also we will need some stations, Need stations for trains. Not train stops.
I'm helping.
Yes, that's what it's called. Helping. Normally, normally what I have done in the past, I'm going to need a bunch of engine units for this.
Ooh. Do you want me to get Thomas the Murder Train for you?
Construct 100 machines using robots. Hurrah! Another Chivo. No, let's just... The Murder Train can stay where it is. I am...
It's happy in the War Factory.
Wondering why there's a shortage of engine units, but it's just possible that that's the way I have them set up right now. No, there's over 100 of them in this chest, so... Where are they? Actually, there's 50 of them in there. So I'm going to set that
very slowly making our new solar farms.
And I've got 20 of these. How many do I need for this? Oh, it's not electric engine units that I need, it's regular engine units. That's why I'm getting confused. What's making the regular engine units? Is it this machine? No. Oh, they're in this iron chest here. Of course they are. That's very useful.
That's not so helpful.
I'm going to swap that out for a provider chest. Now, I can request engine units, normal ones, train making ones, or I can just take them out of here as I'm standing next to it. Right, a locomotive. I require steel plate to make another locomotive. I'll grab some steel plate. Actually make a second locomotive and
Bob the Murder Train.
Give it a name. We've named it Bob the Murder Train. Wasn't it going to be Thomas the Murder Train?
We already have Thomas the Murder Train.
Oh, this is the new Murder Train. Sorry, I was getting...
Yeah. If you're gonna if you want to take Thomas, go for it. Just as long as he's called the Murder Train.
No. Thomas can stay in the War Factory if you want that. That's fine. I don't mind that at all. Still 601 objects awaiting construction. Is it maybe the display? Oh no, it's gone down to 599 now. I don't know. Oh no, you put more solar panels and stuff down as well.
Yeah.
So many things. Did I make a wagon? I did. Alright, so you get your locomotive, and everything's dark. I can't see what I'm doing. You get your locomotive.
It's very slowly being built, our new solar farm.
This has not actually quite been built. Oh, yeah, it's waiting for construction bots to build the bloody train tracks as well.
Automated construction. No idea what that means.
This seems to not be linked, but I think it'll probably do it in a bit. We're probably out of tracks. And there may be an issue with... oops. There may be a slight issue with this track stuff a little bit, because some of these don't seem to be working properly. Like oh, it's finally done. It looked like there's a join there. I didn't know what I was doing. Anyway, it's done it now. So back to what I was doing, which was putting a train on the track. Let's put this train here. I've built a diesel locomotive. I got another Chivo. Slap a cargo wagon behind it. I'll make a single cargo wagon train to start with. And importantly, have another train facing in the other direction, so that the train.
So they can ram each other.
No, so that the train can go in both directions. Sorry.
Oh.
They're perfectly capable of ramming each other. Oh yes. See, this has got a handy new train stop builder, which previously didn't have. So it actually shows you where everything's going to be when a train is stopped at your train stop. So I didn't need to put the train on the track there. I was going to use my old technique of putting the train on the track and then moving it and then building everything around it, but I don't need to do that anymore. So, train stop here. And if you mouse over it, it'll tell you where the wagon's going to be, which is going to be in the middle. So that's very handy. And this is where the stack inserters start to become useful. We're going to need some fuel for this as well. Something's making a ticking noise over here. I think it might be the train stop, but I don't know. It's probably not important.
It's a ticking time bomb of destruction.
Stone furnace here. Anyway. What was I doing? Train station.
Train
station. So the inserters, basically, if I find my stack inserters, which are now green. So if you mouse over the train stop, which is over here next to me, you'll be able to see where the trains are going to be, where the cars are going to be if a train stops here. And I'm going to put these where the cargo wagon is going to be. Alright. And then I'm going to put some fast belts down. And down here to join onto the end of that, like that. So that does that, and it's going to require more than this, but that's where we are for now. And also, I'm going to need stuff for fueling up the train, which I will put on this side because for symmetry. Let's put some regular inserters on here. And request chests. I'm going to have electronic circuits for one request chest. What nonsense is this?
So much train.
Right, so these go here, and we can request fuel for these. And I'll probably request solid fuel. That seems to make sense. Isn't going to need very much to keep the train nice and fueled up. And yeah, this is all going to need power, of course, and this is only this end of the thing, and I'm out of copper plate now.
There's a bajillion copper plate down here.
Yeah.
You're standing right next to a massive factory.
Yes, I've just realised I've done this wrong again, but it's not important right now. Fix it next time. Right, so now there's power over here. And what we need to do, and we might have to postpone this until next time to finish it off completely, is subsequently go and put stuff, build the station at the top. But I'm going to fuel this train up.
So you can go and murder things.
Right, the train has fuel now. So the notion is, if I tell this train we need to add Philip Brunyi Station, I might rename this station actually. I think I can do that. I can rename this train stop from Philip Brunyi to Copper or Prog, because I am nice and interesting. It is the train stop that makes the ticking noise.
Yeah.
So, right, Copper or Prog. Right. And they've added weight conditions for trains now as well, which is very, very cool. So we can just tell the train to come here and hang around until its inventory is empty, which means it's been unloaded, and then move on to the next station, which is quite nice.
Yeah.
And go to the station, and it moves off. Whee! And now it's stopped at the station, and because it's stopped at the station, the little animation opens up on the cargo wagon there. And it would unload the cargo wagon if there were anything in the cargo wagon. I tell you what, I'll demonstrate by putting some of this copper ore in it that I inexplicably have on my person. But you can see the stack inserters grabbing like multiple chunks of ore out of it.
Yeah, that's good.
Which is very cool. So that's like the concept. We're going to have to finish it off later. And we'll build our other station up at this little copper field just north of the base.
It's getting quite defended.
Yeah, that'll be fine. So we'll run it up here with laser turrets.
Yep.
And yeah, we'll clear all these trees as well, obviously. I knew the instant I said it.
Why wait?
Boom. Gonna clear the ones that are on the copper field as well. So we can actually see how big the field is. It's not bad actually. Not quite as big as the one in the base, but not very far off. Oh, there's coal there as well. Not that we especially care about coal right now, but
there's a lot of coal.
There's a lot of coal. If we wanted a lot of coal, this would be the place to go.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the copper thing. We're going to be building our first remote mining facility on. It's actually interesting that the coal field is right up against the copper, so it might mine the coal rather, by mistake. Yeah, I'll have to be careful about that. Anyway, so now we've got fewer trees in the way, so that's good. Okay, so yes, next time we will be building our first station and putting defences around it, obviously. Blowing
our first
outpost, blowing up some more things. I will redo this to work properly. It may not be as important for stack insert as the old way of doing things. The old way of doing things is because you wanted to unload things as quickly as you could, and yes, previously only containers could have stacks transferred between them, so you'd put chests as a buffer. But we might not need to do that anymore because of the fact that these are stack inserters now. So.
Well, you could even have it. You could have. Yeah.
I'm
see how quickly unloads.
I'm thinking what I might do is have them come out in pairs though, like that.
Yeah, that's a good idea because some of them were waiting.
And then because they're all going onto one side of the belt. So
yeah.
If you have them in pairs and then join them together, then they'll be on both sides. That'll probably be better. Yeah, like that probably.
Yeah.
And then stuff. We'll see what happens.
Fair enough.
Alright, that'll do for now then. So, thanks very much for watching everybody, and we'll see you next time.
Adios.
Bye.